Today, the presidential transition team started its series of meetings with 46 government ministries and offices. But unlike past transition teams, the group was said to be more receptive rather than prescriptive.
And among the first to take the stage this Friday were the Defense Ministry and the Small and Medium Business Association, which reflected President-elect Park's commitment to ensuring national security and supporting small businesses. Hwang Sung-hee starts us off.
The Defense Ministry was one of the first to brief the presidential transition team on its policy plans, as the committee kicked off its week-long receiving of status reports on Friday. During the briefing, the ministry reportedly cautioned the committee about reducing the compulsory military service period from the current 21 months to 18 months, saying it would ultimately leave the armed forces without enough troops. Cutting down the period of military service was one of President-elect Park Geun-hye's key campaign pledges. However, the ministry and the transition team are believed to be in agreement on other issues, including the scheduled transition of wartime operation control from the United States to Korea in 2015 and giving soldiers a pay raise. Meanwhile, the nation's Small and Medium Business Association reportedly proposed to the transition team that it be upgraded into an independent agency so it can carry out the president-elect's campaign pledges more effectively. The incoming leader has promised expanded support for smaller businesses, and the agency explained that it should be made into a minister-level entity so it can wield rights and introduce and revise legislation concerning small and mid-sized firms. Currently, the agency is under the Ministry of Knowledge Economy, which handles the country's industrial and energy affairs. The association also introduced some key items on its agenda, centering on providing more protection for smaller companies and tighter regulations on conglomerates. There will be no rest for the presidential transition team, as they will be receiving status reports from various ministries and agencies throughout the weekend. Next up are the National Tax Service and the Supreme Prosecutor's Office, which are expected to brief the committee on their plans for further market regulations and reform. Hwang Sung-hee, Arirang News.